little brother Spank. He's
Okay.
the executive chef and CEO of the company. He comes up with all types of crazy dishes and ideas, and we just help bring them to life.
What's it been like owning the Trap Kitchen in Portland? Are you all from Portland or?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, some of us are from California, some of us are from Portland. It's been a fun experience being able to collaborate with my brothers from down there in Los Angeles, and you know, being able to bring it up, bring something different to the city of Portland.
Now, speaking of things different in the city of Portland, like we were saying earlier, there's going to be Trap Kitchen Weekend. And you guys know Converge Media will be down there for that. Okay. I went down for PDX Hip-Hop Week, but I definitely plan on coming back down for this. Can you guys tell us a little bit about this weekend that's coming up in November?
Trap Kitchen Weekend. We got Trap Kitchen Weekend coming down to the restaurant. So we bringing up people from Los Angeles. You know, people who really just mess with Trap Kitchen on like a regular type vibe, and they gonna come out there and we're gonna perform. They gonna do some performances, and we just gonna enjoy the weekend and have a good time.
And basically, we've been building. So the main thing about Trap Kitchen is that it is when we all came together, like Mikey said, it came together through natural friendships of Mikey building with Spank, and then News coming into the picture, and then or not coming to the picture, but everybody coming together, which the food uh, built so many other opportunities for. Like through all of us, we came together with Trap Private Reserve, which is a cannabis marketing brand as well, and that's basically Mo, Mikey, myself, and Spank. So we thought that through the brand, we could also do stuff like we do turkey giveaways, Christmas tree giveaways, and then Trap Kitchen Weekend was just another extension of that, where we wanted to do an entertainment piece. So we have G Perico, we have Savvy Third, we have Jay Worthy, um, Asia from Compton. So all people that are closely connected with the brand. But just through the platform, we've been able to create so many lanes for it, from the music, the food, the cannabis marketing, and so much more. Even Mo's brand, Soccer Ballin', which is an extension of that as well. It's just been just a whole building process. So that's what Trap Kitchen Weekend is just the culmination of all those things coming together. And then also the actual show's the 18th, but then we're also doing the turkey giveaway on the 20th. If you wanted to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that.
So on the 20th, we'll be doing a turkey drive, trying to feed 300 families. We'll be giving away turkeys and holiday essentials and stuff like that to the community.
Now, is there a website that people can go to one, learn more about the turkey drive so that way they can drop them off? Because we definitely want to make sure we feed these people, but also tickets for Trap Kitchen Weekend.
Yeah, if you just go to Trap Kitchen PDX on Instagram, pretty much everything is there. Tickets are available on eTix. Just a one-stop shop for everything at Trap Kitchen PDX. You can see the food, you can get tickets, you can yeah, find out where you can get the free turkeys, everything. So
I'm definitely coming back down there and getting the food. That is for sure. Now, real quick, while we still have you here, I want to congratulate you on being inducted into the Oregon Music Hall of Fame. Okay,
thank
that
you,
is
thank
not.
you,
We have a
Congrats,
live
bro.
audience. Give it up for him. Like
thank
that
you,
is
thank you.
not like any small potato. Where were you when you heard about this?
Um, I was I was at the house, and I'd either just got back to the house from taking my son to school or something, and Terry Courier, who owns Music Millennium, which is one of the long-standing music stores out there, he heads that. So he called me and was like, "I got great news for you," and I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" And he was like, "We're bringing you in. We're inducting you into the Oregon Music Hall of Fame." And I was like, it's dope, especially coming from him, because he's watched me grow from putting my first records in his stores, and then also only being one of three hip hop artists from Oregon that's been inducted. So myself, Lifesavers, and U Crew. A big shout out to them as well. So it was a great feeling, because all the hard work you put in, sometimes you don't always get all the accolades you want, and so that's a blessing, to feel like my body of work has contributed to that. So I was super happy and excited, and thoroughly blessed.
I love it. And you have like what, 30 years in the music game at this point. What
Yeah.
advice do you have to upcoming artists, especially ones in the PNW, about what they need to do to really get their foot in the door these days? Because it's not the same as it was back when you started.
Nah, I think that you got to be way more proactive in the amount of content you put out. You got to live it every day. There's no because the music and content turns over so fast now. Like you're competing with every Friday. There's so much music hitting Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, everything else. So for you to fight through that, you have to increase your level of productivity and how much stuff you're putting out there. So I would just say outproduce, outperform, work harder than everyone else out there, and that's the mindset you got to have. Like you got to take more jumpers than everybody else.
Do you feel like it's a challenge for hip hop artists in Portland to have a chance to perform?
Um, I think a little more than it used to be because there's less venues. There's definitely less venues, less opportunities, especially in terms of all ages crowds and the access to those venues and affordability. So I think that it's a little bit more challenging than it was definitely when we all started making music because we had so many venues that you could go to and rent out yourselves. They were affordable, they were inviting, and now because of business, because of you know just in terms of staying open with serving liquor. That's a huge part of it. So if you have an all ages crowd, your bar does $200. It's not enough to sustain staying open. So I think that creating more all ages opportunities, more venues that are affordable to the artists would keep that going for the future.
That makes a lot of sense. And speaking of artists, you do have the Northwest Breakout Show over on Jammin' 1075,
Yeah.
iHeart Family. How do artists get into that? Like, for people that don't know, it's basically what, an hour or 2 hours long on Sunday nights. You
Two
play
hours. Yeah.
hip hop from the area, you bring the artist in. Like, how can they be a part of that?
I think the most important thing is having radio edits. You can't complain about getting. I mean, this is the most frustrating thing about even with me doing the show, and this is that we're on mainstream radio. People complain about not having the opportunity to be heard. iHeart Radio and Jammin' 1075 has given me the ability to support local music in a way that a lot of markets they don't give you that freedom. So being able to play the music, to support the music, to have the artists come on the show. We've done live showcases. We've also given artists the opportunity to open for Boo Bomb, which is an arena show. So just making sure that they get us radio edits, that the stuff is produced quality, and just follow suit of the artists that you listen to from a mainstream perspective, so we can try to help put you in a place where we can support you in the same way. Send the music in. nwbsradio@gmail.com. nwbsradio@gmail.com.
And edited. Like, you know what my biggest pet peeve was when I did my show? People would be like, "Ugh, does it have to be edited? You guys can't edit it for me." I'm like, hold up. I'm giving you a free opportunity to come on here. You want me to edit your music? I know you lying.
That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part of it.
All right. Well, shoot, Cool Nuts. I got to ask you one thing real quick. What is one misconception of the Portland hip hop scene?
Um, what do you think, bro?
It's a lot of misconceptions. It's a lot of misconceptions with the Portland hip
Give me
hop
two.
scene.
One is that I think people think that there's not a lot of talent there because it's not. It hasn't been a hotbed. It's not LA, and there hasn't been a lot of um breakout artists with mainstream success. You have a few people that have come out and done great things, but when you talk about on a national level, if you go somewhere and you say, "Oh, Portland," like it's not really a lot to talk about. And I think that goes also for the Pacific Northwest as a whole. We have artists that have come out of here, but at the same time, um, it's not New York, it's not LA, it's not Atlanta where you have an abundance of, like, you can say I have 15 artists that have gold records, platinum records in the hip hop lane. I mean, what would y'all say?
I would basically say the same thing. Like, people. I mean, the Northwest isn't really known for like a lot of standout artists and stuff like that. But it's a lot of talent in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, yeah. And people always think that we started the whole skinny jean thing, but we didn't. I'm just playing.
Wow. And real quick, while I have you here, who do you think is up next in Portland?
What do y'all think?
I think
Northside,
Northside Tigo.
Northside Tigo,
North Shark Tigo?
Northside Tigo.
North Side Tigo.
Yeah, you gotta look him up.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up. Look him up. I need to do some more interviews for whenever I come out there.
And there's a lot of young talent, more so than ever, shooting videos, releasing music, and and continuing to push the boundaries on putting out music. You know what I'm saying? So I think that there's a real bright future for Portland. It's just a matter of bringing the industry to it or bringing the artists to the industry.
I'm here for it. Well, shoot, I want to really thank you guys from coming all the way over. I mean, it's really not that far, but it's still the point. It's a freaking Tuesday, and you guys are here from Portland, and I truly appreciate you coming in. Again, I want to so congratulate you from getting into the Hall of Fame. You truly deserve that, and hopefully there will be someone else that will also be able to come in, and Portland hip hop will definitely get that shine they deserve. If you guys go to Portland, make sure you pull up the Trap Kitchen and order. What's the one with all the crab legs?
The baller box.
Baller
Yes,
box.
honey, y'all gotta get that and take one to go. All right,
Sure.
anywho, you guys, want to again thank you for coming.